and run away. Andy Hollins sends it long. Josh Stones challenges in the air and a foul's given against him. Nicholson fires it in again. It's into a good area, headed away by Hollins. Here's Stones, clears it only as far as Joe Leasley. Redistributes out wide to Nicholson. Nicholson gets his cross back in. Comfortably headed away by Sraha. Oh, and John Johnston nearly plays through Kane Felix, but just couldn't quite find his man. And Boston pick up the ball again and are coming forward. In it goes. Headed away by Hollins. Oh, looks like there's a hand in there for me by Leasley. Cross is blocked by Mbeka. Ball falls back to Leasley. And Mbeka wins that battle and clears the ball away. It's blocked, but blocked for a Guiseley throw-in. Just to get there. He's having to stand up Hollins, who Cruyff turns him, gets the better of him. Gets a ball across the box, and it sails over the head of every single Boston player. Oh, Matt Tootle with a back heel, plays in Shane Byrne, gets his cross into the box. Oh, clearance falls to Danny Elliott. Here's Abbott, who fires his shot. Blocked by Ben Sharif, but Guiseley can't clear the lines. Tootle with another cross in. It goes across everybody once again, but only as far as Joe Leasley, who's going to put another cross into the box. Oh! And Owen Mason might have had that one covered. Bit of a cross-come shot, really, wasn't it? But it curls onto the roof of the net.
That's true, although it was down amongst the Boston fans that it was going on, so I've no idea. Obviously, it's not segregated, but that's down where they are.
Oh! Ball. Boston nearly straight in from the restart there, weren't they? Masanka wins a little, gets on the end of a little flick on, gets a powerful right-footed effort away, but it goes wide of Owen Mason's net. But Guiseley nearly caught cold straight from the restart.
From behind him, gave a good clearance, really good contact on the ball, and yeah, he collected the player on the way through. I suppose the ref in midweek would have given a penalty for that.
It's Danny Elliott who's thrown goal 1v1, who goes round Owen Mason, and he's missed. Danny Elliott rounds Owen Mason. He's got the whole goal to aim at with his left foot, and he's hit the post and put it into the side netting. He can't believe it. The Guiseley support has just gone into raptures as if we've scored a goal, and I almost can't believe what I've just seen. Plays a nice ball down the line, Stones chases, and it's Kane Felix who's got on the end of it. He's 1v1 here versus the defender, but Brad Nicholson sticks a leg out, and it's really well defended. Oh, that looked really promising. Felix versus Nicholson, I know who I'd have backed. As Johnson redistributes here, like Fairweather down the right-hand side, can he get a shot away? Oh! Gets the cross in, and it's Nicholson again. I thought for the life of me that was going in bottom corner, but it's not, and it's blocked, and it's out for a corner. I don't know whether there was a Guiseley man, maybe Josh Stones going in at the back post. And here's Boston, just looking to get one last attack in here, maybe before half-time. As Byrne comes forward, gets between the men, out to Tootle, right-hand side, gets his ball across, Ben Sharif, diving header away, and Andy Sykes blows his whistle, and that's it for the first half. Referee checks his watch, and we're underway. The ball starts off with Brad Nicholson, who immediately sends it long into the corner flag, just as he did so often in the first half. But there's an infringement on, I think, George Cantrell, and it's a Guiseley free kick. Is it across to the left-hand side? Here's Nicholson breaking forward. Shrugs off Josh Stones, gets a shot away, and it's comfortably gathered, well, I say comfortably, by Owen Mason.
We can, lots of players in there hoping to receive it.
Sends it in. It's long, won by a Boston man, and Tootle just sends that far into the air. Bit of a battle there between Lottie Fairweather and Danny Elliott, although it's Elliott who wins it. Abbott comes away with it. John Johnston with a questionable challenge. Abbott plays through. It's Shane Byrne. He's 1v1 versus Owen Mason, and Owen Mason stands up tall, gets down, makes a diving save. Still with Boston. And it's Matt Tootle who sort of tries to, I guess, chip Owen Mason from distance. Not too much. Not the most dangerous effort that, but Shane Byrne, probably should be doing better with that, shouldn't he? But Owen Mason made himself look really big and got down well to make the save.
Good to see Kane back. He's got a little way to go, maybe, till he's at his very best.
Boston just take a free kick short, it comes to nothing, and Becker heads it away on the edge of his area. Guys are looking to break away with John Johnston, but Jake Wright once again just gets between and intercepts. Ball chipped in behind. Danny Elliott for Boston. Oh, he takes a shot. Oh no, with Mason. Parries it away. It looked like it might have been creeping into that bottom right-hand corner, but Mason makes the save, and it's away for a Boston United corner. But it's intercepted on the left-hand side. Here's Brad Nicholson coming marauding forward. Chips a ball in behind for Masanka. That's really well weighted. Masanka brings it down, takes a touch, plays in Danny Elliott, who hits it left-footed, and he's drilled it wide of the right-hand post.
They should have scored here.
Yeah, that was definitely one of them. Hard to tell whether Mason had it covered, but they've tried that long ball in behind again. It's Danny Elliott on his left foot again, takes another shot. Oh, and he's played it across goal for Natumba Masanka, who all he had to do was get something on it. And it's gone straight across the face of goal. I think it's gone out for a Guiseley goal kick as opposed to a throw. And yes, it is a goal kick. And Natumba Masanka might have just topped that earlier one for miss of the day. So floats the ball forward in behind for Kane Felix. Felix gets on the end of it, although he's right by the left-hand corner flag. Jinks inside. Does his man again. Left-footed cross into the box. It's Gale. Oh, he's put it wide. It's absolutely superb work from Kane Felix to get the better of Luke Shields. He just finds James Gale, who's sort of playing with his back to goal, wasn't he? All we need to do was just turn a little bit more and
Lance was good, but it just was a couple of inches the wrong side of that post.
And here goes Masanka down the left-hand side for Boston, but Ben Sharif shrugs him off the ball. Clearance doesn't go very far. Back with Masanka, who put down this left-hand side. Oh, the ball goes across the face of goal. And it's number 30 who's come on. I'm going to say it's the free kicks from where the first infringement was, so it's Kelly to float one in left foot. It's a great delivery. It's on the head of Jason Traharu. He gets a solid connection on it, but really floats it in left footed. It's a good delivery. Ben Sharif's there. Nice cooking. Oh, he's at the bar. Kane, just as the Boston think they've cleared the ball, Kane Felix bicycle kick finds the head of Andy Hollins, whose header just floats onto the top of the crossbar, grazes the woodwork and over for a goal kick, but blimey, that was close.
Didn't quite happen.
Tootle tries to clear. Kellett makes the block, goes back to Dewhurst. Ben Sharif messes up his clearance, and Scott Pollock's clearer goes one-on-one with Owen Mason and slides it under him and opens the scoring. Scott Pollock, the substitute for Boston United, on 87 minutes makes it Guiseley 0, Boston United 1, and that is such a sickener, isn't it? Having performed so well for this past 15-20 minutes, one error at the back, Scott Pollock goes through on goal, and you have to say eventually they had to make one of the chances count, and the Northampton loanee and ex-United midfielders done just that. Srahar collects it back, tries to find Felix again. Here's Gale, plays in Felix in behind, down this left-hand side, gets the ball across the box. Nobody's there, but it's still with Becker. Here's Gale, edge of the box, tees it up left foot, he takes his shot, and it's just wide of the left-hand post. Thought it might have taken a slight deflection. Srahar. Srahar goes back to Mason. Once again, we go along in search of Gale, but Nicholson commanding, wins it, and he goes straight to James Hansen, who's one-on-one, and what a save by Owen Mason. Sticks it straight at the goalkeeper. It looked for all the world like it the entire net to aim at, didn't it?
I think that's your lot.
Byrne chips it forward, but it's won by Cantrell, and that is the full-time whistle goes as it finishes Guiseley 0, Boston United 1.
Well, Russ, it was a massively improved performance on Tuesday, but obviously a disappointing result and a frustrating way to concede.
It is in the end, I don't think we're fantastic by any stretch of the imagination, but we were hurting from Tuesday. The man under the goals went in on Tuesday, and we needed a response. Today, I think we started really well, and I think Boston grew into the game first half, in all honesty. But as the game went, I think we created one or two more chances, and just the manner of the goal, and I thought it was, again, I'm not blaming any officials, but I thought it was a foul on LeBron in the first action of the of the goal, and then obviously there's a mistake. Sometimes you haven't got to be the best team to win, said that half time. Sometimes you haven't got to be the best team, it's the team who makes the least mistakes that win. You know, unfortunately, 5 minutes to go, the killer and lads are devastated in dressing room.
Yeah, Kane Felix looks incredibly sharp for someone who's been out for so long, doesn't
I've
he?
just said that to him, you know, 5-6 months out. He's done one training session before tonight, done some bits of before the other night, done some bits of running. He's come on up the other night and contributed. He's come and played night today. Unbelievable mentality and athlete, and just shows his desire for where he wants to be. And you know, it can only be a positive now that we're getting loads more minutes into Kane.
You gave us a bit of background on John Johnston on the website. Can you just tell us a bit more about him and how the signing came about?
Like I say, you know, I tried to sign JJ when he was about 18. I saw him playing for Leek, and you know, we were out on verge of signing him, and he decided, you know, Crew came in and gave him a contract. So we decided at Crew. We took him on loan, did ever so well, and signed him on a permanent. Did fantastic for us. Real live wire, really quick, you know, direct player. And we sold him to Salford, and I've watched his progress ever since. I noticed that he went to Chester for a record fee, and then left and went playing more local due to family reasons, etc. And you know, I just kept an eye on it ever since. And he came available. He texted me and said, "I need to reset again. Is there any chance I can come with you again to set me going again?" And you know, that's it. We can't, you know. Somebody with JJ, you know, somebody with JJ's experience now. It's funny, I know him as a youngster, I remember him as a youngster, but now he's 27 years of age, and his experience can only be a good help for us. And
there's a new role for Andy Kelly when he came on, to be playing more sort of like a wing back today.
Well, he did, yeah. We got an injury to Scott McLean. He felt his hamstring, and we just wanted to go like for like, with ability on one side and trying to get some quality from one side. And Andy fits that thing again. You know, he's been a long time out injured, and he came and played the other night. Sometimes you have to manage these situations, and again, he's been called in to go on again today and play it again, and he's come off unscathed. So that can only be a good thing for us. And you know, we've got to lick his wounds. We've got to pick ourselves up, and we've got to go again on Tuesday. You know, you look at every game. Last few weeks seems to be David against Goliath. You know, game every week, and we relish that. We relish that David against Goliath. You know, we feel as though we can come out on top, but you know, today one mistake and one decision that's gone against us, he's gone through and finished it. But you know, I don't think they were anything. You looked at them and you didn't think that they were anything outstanding and pulling us all over the place. They're just reliable, experienced players, and I suppose that's what you pay your money for. But we've got to just keep going, keep us aggressive and intense in the play, and keep going into the next game and try and get 3 points on Tuesday.
Can you just give us a bit of an update on other injured players? I mean, Jamie Spencer's been out for 3-4 days.
Jamie Spencer was due to have his boot taken off or have a look at it on Thursday by a specialist, but for one reason or another, the specialist has had to cancel that, and he's in to see the specialists on Monday. So hopefully that'll be another positive for us. Obviously we've got another 2 games for Prince Ag Polo, again another big miss for us. So he's got a 4-game suspension. Whether it's a red card or not, I've watched the game the other night. I've watched things back. I've watched a penalty at one end that goodness knows that it's been a penalty. I've watched the throwing that they've scored from the other night. Goodness knows. And then one of their lads absolutely takes one of ours out exactly the same as Prince. And I feel, you know, sometimes when things are going against you, everything's against you. But we've got to be above that. We've got to rise above that. We've got to understand where we are as a team. We've got to understand where we are as a club, and we've got to come out swinging, and we will do Tuesday.
Right, great.